YouTube Juicebox, Tom Juicebox, has made a compilation of Xanadu Legends of Malachi's run that includes a lot of Junebug. And if you guys want to see something great, see if you can track that down. It is very charming. But
So starting off strong here.
Okay.
Immediately goes for a fair instead of an up air. Does he want to connect maybe?
I don't know. Like I'm learning DK, as we go. Commonly called a DLC character, sometimes really does feel like it.
Yeah. I feel like DK is very akin to a stance character in a fighting game, where when you're facing behind, you have to deal with like the puff-esque disjointed back airs a lot, whereas when he's facing forward, it threatens the grab. So you as the Peach player have to be able to deal with both, like as DK is dash dancing in your ranges, or in your threat range, being able to deal with his swapping back and forth with the stances, and what threats he can put out.
It's funny you say that, because I actually think Peach is maybe the other character that most embodies like that back turn, thing, where in the air, having back air or forward air has huge implications on what you can safely approach. At least speaking from Yoshi's perspective.
Yeah, makes perfect sense. Ooh, just a raw punch.
Just ripping it.
Popping his ult.
Okay.
And gets the back, gets some extra damage in.
Probably going to try and force Sirmeris down to the ledge, and
wow, does it perfectly.
Really well done. Okay, Junebug really pulling ahead here with two full stocks and another big grab.
And maybe another on the way. I mean, that's 52% already.
Dude, he does so much damage.
Yeah, he's a tank.
You forget sometimes that different characters do different. Like sometimes you think a hit is a hit, and then you see like Pikachu doing like 4%, and you see Captain Falcon doing like 19. It's like this isn't fair.
Who balanced this game?
I don't know, but maybe we should let him know.
Yeah, Junebug's about to be up 4 stocks to 1 in a conventionally bad matchup.
Oh, that is pretty gross. I mean, hard to find practice for some like weird matchups.
Yeah.
And there are a few very good DK players, but they all play differently. I've heard that June thinks that, for example, that Quang is not good at Junebug warm-up and vice versa. I could see, sometimes you learn the wrong lessons trying to warm up.
Yeah, you can't like lock in too hard to a specific player, or else you'll get the wrong ideas about their habits, and not everyone plays the same, like you were saying.
Right. Sometimes like a choice that the player makes is not because of the character, but just their style or habit.
Exactly.
Ooh.
But the punish is still the same.
It is.
Doesn't matter if you're playing Sirmeris or Armada. Like you get that grab, you get a follow up.
It's yeah, you know what? He really is the second grappler character of Melee.
Yeah, after Ice Climbers, the beloved.
Yeah, never forget.
Never forget, never forget. Rest in peace, wobbling. Great shield DI to get away from the multi-hits of the down smash. And Sirmeris trying to claw his way back, but this is a massive lead. Like, he's got to play perfect now.
Yeah, this is going to be tough. But, ooh.
Still hanging in there.
Yeah, really just taking his time trying to pick his spots, I think.
And it's just a little scary, because if he gets caught dashing back once and Juma goes for an overshoot back air,
he's just done.
Exactly. All right, just a little rinse and repeat, and that should do it.
All right, game 1. What is our counter pick, if you had to guess, if you're a betting man?
If I was a betting man, I think Sirmeris goes Dreamland and tries to time out Junebug.
You really?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know. Is Sirmeris that kind of?
I've seen Sirmeris versus Lunar Dusk at Apex 2022, and you can't convince me otherwise. But as I say that, Sirmeris goes FD.
This is interesting to me, because I guess the thought is that not having the triplats makes DK's punish probably much worse.
Yes, it means that you can't kill off the top as easily, and there's not like you can't get side flat from tech chase, and you just want to send DK off stage and prevent as many mix-ups as possible when he's recovering.
Because like the most formidable mix-up that DK has on recovery is like the ability to go high, and it can be really hard to chase down with a DJC character, because Peach not good at getting vertical quickly.
Yes, exactly. Peach in general is a pretty sluggish character, like, on the ground and in the air. So, great shield pressure, but again, Junebug, he's putting himself like diagonally above Sirmeris and then landing with backers, and it feels like up until that dash attack, Sirmeris didn't really have an answer to it. But now, as I say that, Sirmeris has adapted immediately.
Yeah, that was a good eye. I'm going to be curious if we see that dash attack coming more. Like, has Sirmeris clued on to that being like a valid answer? Because sometimes things work and you're not, perceptive of it.
Yeah, and also dash attack at low percent. It's you just get CC grabbed. So I want to see how Sirmeris deals with it. Good
wait.
Big grab.
That's gonna be.
Yeah.
Can we call it the Ding Dong still?
The Ding Dong.
You know, Smash 4 is done. The Ding Dong's dead.
Is that what? I thought it was Ooh-Ah.
Is it the Hoo Ha?
Was it the
No.
Hoo-Ha?
No,
Yeah.
Hoo Ha's Diddy, isn't it? Isn't
That was
the Ding?
Diddy.
I think Ding Dong is Donkey Kong, and
Uh-huh.
Hoo Ha's Diddy.
I believe you. I didn't watch very much Smash 4, or if I did,
Right.
I don't remember it.
I think we should bring it back. It's too
Bring
funny.
back the Ding Dong.
Okay, see, there we go. Thank you,
Production.
production. But
Sirmeris actually bringing it back.
he really
Okay.
is. Yeah, this should be. I mean, oh, a little bit of a miscalculation there. DK managing to roll in, grab, and now we're in a sharking spot.
Mm-hmm. I like the fast fall dare on Sirmeris' part, kind of like throwing off Junebug's game and gets the stock off of it too.
Junebug looking for answers on the ceiling. I don't think they're there, buddy. Sorry.
Double back, but oh, the ledge gets snatched.
Yeah, DK has some magnet hands, man.
I mean, he is a large character, and
Yeah,
the hands get like. It happens with a bunch of characters, but when they throw out an attack, their limbs get larger.
Right. I mean, it's really gratuitous in 64, right? Mario punches and his hand like balloons up to the size of like a van.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Oh, but
Low percent.
low percent. Still a
But
good hit.
it's damage.
Yeah, it's damage. It's damage. It's a statement.
You make her feel bad, you know.
Hell hath no fury like a DK's fist.
So these turnips, I would imagine, are particularly hard for DK to deal with because I bet you they shield poke when he's facing forward.
I would believe so because like when DK I think when DK shields or shield grabs, like his head pops out of the shield for I think 2 frames. It's like a couple frames. So
Yeah.
if he's like trying to shield the turnips, it can he's more susceptible to being shield poked.
That makes sense. Let's. This is gonna be.
But I think
the crouch
other-
tech chase.
Yeah, the other scary thing too is like I was talking a little bit more about the diagonals, and when Sirmeris tosses a turnip at ground level, it just lets Junebug get to the position that he wants to be in, which is diagonally above Sirmeris with an aerial. Okay. And another massive, massive charge punch. Sirmeris playing the dash dance game in the corner beautifully, but Junebug just not letting him get any space. Just back here after back here after back here.
Okay, well, he after a pretty strong start from Sirmeris, really seemed to get away from him in the end of that game.
Yeah, Junebug was also I'm very impressed because Junebug was telling me before the set that he was kind of worried about playing Sirmeris, that he was doing a lot of his studying for Zane, and that while he felt confident versus Sirmeris, anything could happen. There's the Dreamland pick we were talking about last game.
Right.
And it's not over yet. Like Sirmeris definitely can make the reverse 3-0. It's just Junebug's got a lot of momentum right now.
Well, and I wouldn't even say that DK really has a particularly strong counterpick in this matchup.
Yeah.
Right. As much as I'm imagining that it would be like a low ceiling counterpick like Yoshi's.
Yeah.
I mean, Peach still takes up half the stage with down smash, so
Yeah.
pretty hard to navigate around with the big-bodied monkey.
It's also so hard to recover with her ability to cover so many options and float exactly to wherever DK tries to drift to. Because there's only so much DK can, because DK's drift isn't great. So once you're like committed to the float and you're at the perfect spot for where DK is gonna land, you can cover any of his drift mix-ups with however you decide to drift. You just look at the screen.
Yeah, because he is pretty locked into the trajectory that he's going.
Yeah.
He's I mean, when you see a DK in bracket, when you look at your bracket and you see something like a DK or a Samus or I don't know, like again, it's like something that you don't normally have to play. How do you feel about
Well,
it?
when I see a DK, I'm praising the Lord above because that matchup is horrible for Ice Climbers. Or at least
Okay.
for DK as Ice Climbers. For the other ones, that's a little nerve-wracking sometimes, like because Ganon and Samus aren't matchups I play too often, but I feel pretty confident in both of them.
Oh, almost, eh?
But yeah, just like it's like I feel like it's like cramming for a test. I kind of like having like the weird matchups like prepared in advance, like before I see a bracket, instead of just like cramming for it when I see that I gotta play. I don't know, Epic Murloc at Genesis.
Fair.
What about you?
I am terrified.
Terrible.
Like it gets in my head, honestly. Like I feel like, you know, we're at a place in Melee now where you kind of have to take every matchup seriously. Like obviously DK is a real character, and I don't know. I think it puts a lot of extra pressure on at least me personally. So
I understand, but you also have like the knowledge that you do the same thing to a lot of people, and I
Yeah.
also understand that I do the same thing. To a lot
maybe it's just karma, man. Maybe.
Yeah.
But Sirmeris pulling here ahead a little bit.
But you know, one grab, and I actually don't know if it's gonna kill at 130.
It must, right?
It's
it
got
must.
it, right?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I was more thinking like maybe he wouldn't be able to get a follow up off the up throw
because it would
such
throw
high
too
percent,
high.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm not an expert of Peach DK, but I would like to think that most people.
Oh.
I thought he was actually gonna die off of that.
I thought so
yeah,
too. That was very scary.
And just like that, Junebug gets the lead back.
Oh, tries to end it right there.
And I like that Sirmeris is dealing with these the back air spam in the corner, but just holding shield. Because Peaches, what are you doing? Okay, okay.
It's a little bit bold, buddy.
But yeah, I'm liking that Sirmeris has been using a lot of these a lot of shield. Because while it is scary to get run up grabbed by June, it requires him to have a hard read that if he's wrong, he just gets down smashed or like I don't know, subflow nair to shield into go off stage.
Right. That makes a lot of sense. Ooh, hit him with the ooh.
Okay. Sure.
Oh.
I'm speechless.
I guess that's it. Another game, just like game 2, where it looks so good, and then at the end, Junebug just starts pulling away.
Junebug just locked in. That was insane. I see a cap being tossed in the. The impossible possible. I feel like